Max Keiser shared a bomb. He shared that Qatar is looking to purchase a $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. Max says we can see a God candle of $100,000 in a single day. That's what he defines as the God candle. Hypothetically, if this were to mature into fruition, we're talking about waking up to a $140,000 Bitcoin price. Just like that. So get your cayenne pepper to prevent the heart attack from when you see that price action, if it were to occur. But anyways, fam, let's break down the latest with what's happening in Qatar and their sovereign wealth fund. Here's news just in. Max Keiser reports of rumors that Qatar's sovereign wealth fund has entered the Bitcoin market and could be interested in purchasing $500 billion worth of BTC. Here's a picture of Bukele when the Qatar president met with him. There's some other pictures I can show you in a little bit as well. And here you go. Here's the story. But before I read the article, first let's look into Max Keiser's most recent tweets regarding this breaking news. Here you go. Max tweeted last night, 9:31 p.m. He wrote, "The God candle, a 100,000 uptick in Bitcoin is in play. Send it. Let's get ready to rumble. It will shift the global axis of wealth and power in one tick. Amen." He also shares, "I have one word for you. $100,000 Bitcoin, God candle fans. Qatar. The rumors are getting very loud on this. Their SWF, which is a sovereign wealth fund, is rumored to be looking to buy $1/2 trillion worth of BTC. Now, $1/2 trillion is 500 billion. That's a big buy. That would be making Michael Saylor look like a shrimp. Saylor just did a $500 million buy, $500 million, and now Qatar's like, yo, we're looking to do $500 billion. Step up your game, Mr. Saylor, right? And here's some other pictures of the president of Qatar meeting with Bukele. Not the best clarity here, but nonetheless, you can see them together. You got Qatar coming out on the red carpet to meet up with Bukele, and guess what they were talking about? Bitcoin, my fam. You already know. So, of course, this is getting a lot of controversy on Twitter already, if you haven't been following it. And I'm going to read some other posts as well. Max also says the 220,000 price target might seem aggressive, and he says 220,000 incoming. That's a short-term target. But there is a real chance we see a God candle of 100,000 in one tick. Shout out to Christine Lagarde. Love Max. He also says, Peter Schiff watching gold dump this morning while Bitcoin reaches 42,000. I pitched him to buy Bitcoin at $1 and again at $10 and at $100. I pitched Talib to buy Bitcoin at $10 when we met in Paris in 2012. That's pretty crazy. And also, as he shares here, without question, Peter Schiff is the worst money manager in history. He couldn't even run a shady Puerto Rican bank. His own bank shut down in Puerto Rico. That's right. Peter Schiff also lives in Puerto Rico. So yeah, on the 23rd, he was talking his ish. He wrote, I'm sorry, December 4th. That was earlier today. He wrote, gold trading above 2,100 tonight. This is Peter Schiff. For the first time in history, if more significant than Bitcoin trading above 40,000. Gold has completely broken out. It is in uncharted territory, while Bitcoin still needs to rally more than 60% from here to make a new all-time high. And then guess what happened to gold? It went up, and because it's manipulated, the precious metals market is massively heavily manipulated, as I've been sharing with you in the show. Look, it goes up and goes all the way back down. So it hit an all-time high of above 2,100, and now we're back down at around the $2,000 range. Just like that, we hit our target. We got over 1,000 concurrent viewers on the stream. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. So yeah, Max is right. Again, how many of you are gold bugs? Let me know. How can you even be a gold bug when you got Bitcoin as an alternative option that is just way superior in every aspect of the way? You know what I mean? And as shared here, Qatar's investment authority has an estimated $475 billion worth of assets under management. So they already have the assets, fam. This story is about them buying $500 billion of Bitcoin. He says it doesn't seem credible to me. So this is according to Stephen Lavera. I much rather listen to Max Keiser, who's on the inside with Bukele, than these other guys. But hey, that's why I'm covering it all. Max also shared, gold and silver do not trade in a free market. This has been reported and documented extensively for years. And I've been preaching this as well, like virtually every day on the show. That's why I don't trust the markets when it comes to precious metals. Bitcoin does trade in a free market. The differentiating points have also been reported on and documented extensively. Can you see the difference? And he's retweeting the Capisi letter here. Bitcoin and gold just moved in a sharply opposite direction after weeks of similar price action. That's because Bitcoin is on its own trajectory. Bitcoin is the God candle. We're going to get it. We're seeing 6.5% up on Bitcoin as gold dumps back down to 2.5% because it's massively manipulated. In a sudden turn of events, Bitcoin and gold move in a sharply opposite direction. So there you have it. Anyone here bullish on gold, please do let me know. Now let's read the actual article entitled Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund Eyes a $500 billion Bitcoin investment. Let's go. The decision to explore the crypto market aligns with Qatar's forward-thinking approach to finance and its recognition of the growing influence of digital assets in the global economy. The move by Qatar is likely motivated by the potential for substantial returns and the increasing acceptance of Bitcoin as a legitimate asset class, which we know it's going to be official to everyone around the world once we get the spot Bitcoin ETF. And once it is recognized officially as an asset class, it's going to usher in trillions upon trillions of dollars to the market. Now, Qatar Sovereign Wealth Fund wants to invest into Bitcoin. Of course they do. Bitcoin, the pioneering crypto, witnessed a surge of institutional interest in the recent years. This year was big, and with major corporations, financial institutions incorporating it into their investment portfolio, Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund, responsible for managing the country's vast oil and gas-generated wealth, is now positioning itself. Its idea is to leverage the benefits of its evolving financial landscape. Let's go. And you can see here, just in Max reports of rumors, Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund has entered the Bitcoin market and could be interested in purchasing up to $500 billion worth of BTC. That's a $500 billion. Now, obviously, if we did that, the market cap would soar because the market cap right now is $800 billion. So it turned from $800 billion to $1.3 trillion, hitting a new all-time high. The $500 billion investment, if realized, could have profound implications for the crypto market, potentially boosting Bitcoin's value and cementing its status as a mainstream investment option. This move would also reflect a growing trend of institutional investors diversifying their portfolios by allocating funds to digital assets, recognizing the potential for higher returns and long-term value. So there you have it. Let me know if you feel this would likely happen, or how do you think it's all going to manifest at the end of the day? And I'll just read this one more segment for you. Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund is known for its meticulous strategic investment decisions. It often focuses on assets with long-term growth potential, and by entering the Bitcoin market, they're making a bold statement about its confidence in the longevity and resilience of digital currencies. Preach. This could also catalyze other sovereign wealth funds and institutional investors to explore opportunities within this crypto space. However, it's important to note that the crypto market is highly volatile, and of course, be careful, never invest what you cannot afford to lose. Conclusion: Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund's foray into the Bitcoin market marks a significant milestone into the adoption of crypto by traditional financial institutions. The potential $500 billion investment underscores the growing legitimacy of Bitcoin as a mainstream asset class, opening new avenues for institutional investors and shaping the future of global finance. So there you have it, my crypto fam. What are your thoughts on this breaking story of Qatar adopting Bitcoin into their sovereign wealth fund and potentially purchasing up to a $500 billion worth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below.